to do, but they wanna leave our life to make it
excuse me.
And I swear I kid you not, as soon as we arrived, the line was wrapped around the entire bed.
Come on, Duran, it's your birthday. I'ma just harmonize with you.
I gotta get up in this club and dance with you. Oh Lord, have every mercy.
I got your harmony, Duran.
Yeah, they play my song. Hurry up and get it for the track goes on. I just don't know what I'm gonna do if I can't get in there and dance with you. But I can't if I'm standing in line, standing in line, standing in line.
Oh.
I'm not the grand entrance type. I like to be on time, but tonight I'm carpooling with other people. And I'll tell you one thing, we wouldn't be late.
Thank you, Montero. Oh, so glad, so good to be back at home. Production. There we go.
Why does the breeze have to be so cold?
I am cold, actually.
On what? I just hope when I get in there, I see you.
We gonna give you all 5 minutes today, Duran, because it's your birthday.
And I may trip out.
I'm cold. Oh, comments. Production, get on it with the comments. Where was y'all at?
Standing in line for the club.
Stand in line for the igloo. It is freezing. Hey y'all.
Standing in line for the club.
I got a bunch of shirts on this rack. I should put one on.
Standing in line for the club.
What's that? Oh, it just popped in? That's so annoying. Don't go too far back. Or knock over my bookshelf. Wrong remote. Sorry. Boop. Thank you, Duran. I know we said we was going to give you all 5 minutes, but listen. Y'all know I love Duran Bernard, but it's 5 minutes is a long time when you on camera. I'm telling you. Just time yourself doing something up for 5 minutes, and you'll see how long 5 minutes is. We still had 2 more minutes to stand in line for the club. I couldn't do it. Anywho. Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to the Library Live. It's your boy Darrell Antonio Tremaine. I am freezing. I'm cold as shit, but I'm prepared today for the lights to get warm, so take it for just what it is. I hope you guys had a great week. I did not. I did. The beginning of my week was great. Shout out to y'all. I got my No Hate chain on. Shout out to my good Judies over at the No Hate campaign. That's where we were last week for the show. First of all, if you watched last Thursday's episode, shout out to you, because it was very much ghetto. I was very much intoxicated. It just, between the, what Lab say is getting blacker and blacker in here, and I just felt blacker and blacker as the day went by, or the episode went by. It was just so ghetto. But shout out to everybody who watched it. Shout out to Just Jer for letting me know that it was getting blacker and blacker, and I had to get it together. It was a mess. Like, I can't fix this stuff. Like, when I'm lit or slightly intoxicated or any of those things, if I'm not fully derailed, that shit will go left. And it went left as hell last week. But we got through the episode. I watched it back the next day and was like, God, I want to delete it. I don't even want to leave it up. But I'm going to keep it up because, goddamn it, y'all done seen me drunk before on several occasions, actually. So, speaking of drinks, just a second, because I got one for you. I got you one. And me a couple. Oh, they froze. Oh, let me take them out the freezer. Hold on, girl. Let me get them out the freezer. These are the Smirnoff red, white, and berry. Red, white, and berry that come out every summer that I live for. Did that freezer close? I hope so. I got you one, girl. I got you one. There's a couple more in the refrigerator. We're going to be sipping on this while the episode goes through. Ooh, just... It was in the freezer. Okay, we'll open that eventually. Nonetheless, so that's what we'll be sipping on today. Where should we start? There's a lot to get into. There's a whole lot for this episode. So we just need to dive right in. First of all, again, one more time, shout out to my good Judies from the No Hate campaign. Hey, Mary Boo, yes. Shout out to everybody at the No Hate campaign, everybody who was down to the event in Columbus, Ohio. I had a really good time. There's nothing like being around a bunch of gays. The gays or the LGBTQ community in general. Like, I love my straight people, y'all know I do. But it's nothing like being around a bunch of common people. And, you know, it was such a good time. Everybody was complimenting each other's looks and yes, God, and fan popping and things of that nature. Just, you know, gay shit. It was a good time. So shout out to them. I can't wait to get my photos back because that's the best part for me is looking forward. And by the way, this whole barbershop thing that we went through last week, it's keeping up pretty good because I'm just giving you 5 o'clock and this is after a whole week. I'm just now giving you 5 o'clock. So shout out to my barber too. Let's get into the mess because there's a lot to get into. We got to talk Met Gala, VMAs. This week has been full of it. And I mean full of it. So let's just dive right in. Now, I don't know. Actually, this is the most recent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what. Well, I do know now that I watched the clip. So Nicki Minaj done. I don't think she necessarily put her foot in her mouth, but let me tell y'all what happened. So you know the Met Gala was on Monday, right? Got it. Oh, they are so good when they like out the freezer. Yes, God. So the Met Gala was on Monday. Everybody was wondering, was Nicki gonna show up? Actually, they were wondering whether she was gonna show up to the VMAs. These petty ass, I don't know who it is, but y'all, Twitter, y'all who sit on Twitter and don't have shit else to do, somebody found out where the VMAs was, found the nearest Chuck E. Cheese to the VMAs, and said that's the reason why Nicki wasn't showing up, because it was near a Chuck E. Cheese, and you know her husband had that whole situation. Y'all dead ass wrong for that, but I laughed my ass off. So, she tweeted that she wasn't going to the Met Ball Gala due to XYZ reasons. Then she went and continued to talk about the COVID vaccine, or I guess the vaccine was one of the qualifications to come to the gala. She went on and talked about something about her sister. No, let me get this right. Her cousin's friend apparently got the shot and he has a swollen testicle due to the shot. So then everybody from the CDC to the FBI and the CIA and the LMNOP and everybody else was in her mentions talking about some girl that is not a symptom or a side effect, that's the word, a side effect of the COVID vaccine. What the fuck is you talking about? So everybody, I mean, trolling Nicki Minaj down, dragging her for filth. She didn't tell y'all not to go get it. She just said somebody, that's an experience that she apparently heard from her cousin's friend that happened. Now, from what I know, as far as I'm concerned, and I view my testicles on a regular basis, they are the same size. I mean, you know, they do little things when they get high or cold, all that stuff, but size-wise, they are still the same. I got a shot. As far as I know, people who's... Here I go about to tell my business. I'm sorry. Shit, we done already said half of the statement now. You might as well go on and tell it. The testicles I've seen that are shotted, vaccinated, are still the same size. So, I'm not too sure how that goes, Nicki. But nonetheless, everybody's been dragging Nicki down. It started with some lady from CNN. I don't know her name. But Nicki cussed her ass the dog fuck out. You know, one thing about Nicki Minaj, she gonna cuss your ass out. She gonna cuss your ass out. Nicki Minaj is going to. She might not do nothing else, but she is gonna get on this internet and she gonna cuss you the dog fuck out. And as of recently, Don Lemon decided to get on his show with the little white man. I have a point that I want to make, but I'm not gonna make it right now because that's something I'm gonna talk about later. Actually, I don't even know if I want to talk about it, but I just find it really odd that all of the black men of status in Hollywood all are either dating or married to white men. The gay ones, I mean. Have y'all noticed that? I don't know if that's something that y'all peep. Billy Porter, Don Lemon, Sean T. Those are the three I can think of off top that I follow on the Instagram that's always posting. All dating or married to white men. That's something to think about for later. But that's a whole nother story. So this is what Nicki Minaj had to say to Don Lemon. He said in so many words, you got them ass shots, you don't know what's in that. Why you scared to take the vaccine? Which was disrespectful as fuck on his behalf. So here's what the fuck she had to say. Now, if I start discussing what you get in your rear end, I'd be wrong. If you are ever discussing facts with the person who's telling you to buy or get something, you go, okay, cool, tell me more about it, and then start insulting you, run demonizing people for asking questions won't help you cause Uncle Tomiana. Won't help because you're Nicki, I'm not even drunk yet. Who typed this? Papa Bear? Demonizing people for asking questions won't help your cause. Sorry. Okay, maybe I am a little lit already. Uncle Tomiana. I'm stuck in a fucking Will Ferrell movie. So basically, okay, just fast forward, Nicki. Just know Nicki is pissed. She got on Instagram Live last night. When I got home from work, it was like after 11:30, and she was cussing motherfuckers out again. If y'all don't leave Nicki Minaj alone, she didn't want to come to the damn Met Gala because, one, she just battled COVID. Two, she got a little love muffin, little Papa Bear at home. And three, she's not telling y'all not to get the vaccine. She's just telling y'all to do your research before you make decisions, and that's that. She's not saying don't go get it. She's not anti-vaccine. And I don't know where that was not made clear in her post, but that's what happens when you read like a couple of like little excerpts and not the whole post or something like that, which is kind of what she alluded to. Because we love Nicki Minaj around here, and quite frankly, you're not going to do this to Nicki Minaj, and I don't need to defend her because she got a slew of million of barbs who are doing just fine on their own. They are taking overtime as we speak for motherfuckers trying to come for Nicki. So we love you here, Nicki. Good luck. She has been invited to the White House. That was another thing. She was invited to the White House to talk to Dr. Fauci about the side effects regarding the post that she made about the cousin's friend with the alleged swollen testicles and things of that nature. But she just wants to go get some information like everybody else. Like, and why not go to the horse's mouth if you can? Shit, I wish I could. If I could go talk to Fauci, I'd be talking to Fauci. But as of right now, my resources limit me to my primary care physician. So I got to take his word for it since I can't get to Fauci. So that's that. Good luck, Nicki. Like I said, leave Nicki alone. And that's on period. It's free Nicki is on Twitter. Wendy Williams was hospitalized allegedly for psychiatric evaluation. Now, this story is crazy because here's what happened. So allegedly at first, she was hospitalized for COVID. Then today, according to the Sun magazine, she was rushed to the hospital for a psychiatric eval. And now, you know, I don't really, if the Sun magazine say it, I wouldn't necessarily pay it much. TMZ, however, said that she admitted herself into a hospital for a psychiatric evaluation and has been there for up to 24 hours, somewhere in between 24 hours. And they just getting the news that she was put into the funny house. Now, she has postponed her show. The show was supposed to come back, I want to say this week or next week, but now it's postponed all the way to October. So good luck, Auntie Wendy. You know we rooting for you over here on the Library Live. You know you are a girl. But I just want to know what this psychiatric eval. I hope she ain't going through, because ain't not much been going on with her and that ex-husband of hers that I've noticed. Or the son. The son seems to be doing fine, but she did lose her mom recently. So She might be going through some stuff, and that damn brother of hers. I ain't heard much from him lately. But, you know, that stuff probably takes a toll on her. And she probably going through. So, good luck, Auntie Wendy. You know we love you here. Listen, Sweetie, I'm not even going to hold y'all. Sweetie is one of the... This is what these millennials do very well. Or the younger portion of millennials do very well, because they was born with all this technology and shit, and they know how to run this shit a little bit more. Like, we started the shit, but the younger millennials is right below us. They know how to navigate through this world and do shit like Sweetie. Sweetie raps like a third grader. Sweetie don't do much. Sweetie is gorgeous. Apparently we just found out that MC Hammer is her uncle. But Sweetie done booked another endorsement deal, this time with Crocs and Hidden Valley Ranch people. What the fuck these two have in common, I don't know. But Sweetie is in the middle of it. She can book the endorsement deal with these people. This is just after finding out that she also is now the face of MAC Cosmetics. Right after coming off of the Sweetie meal from McDonald's. Sweetie is doing this shit. Now, I love a couple of Sweetie bops. What's my favorite? Fast. I'm coming in fast. I'm hitting that gas. I only like that one because I loved Fast Like a NASCAR in high school. That was like my favorite song. It was on my MySpace page and everything. So that's probably why I like that one. Best Friend is cute. It ain't my favorite, but it's cute. Listen, Sweetie got all my support because I just don't. Miss Mamas is doing it, and I ain't want to hate. And that look is cute. There's a very cute look on her, this blue. Shout out to Sweetie. Okay, so T.I. and Tiny. No charges will be filed against T.I. and Tiny in Los Angeles. Homegirl, the Judge Maybelline, dropped the charges, threw it out because of the statute of limitation, and that's one down. Damn it. But here's my thing. In the court of public opinion, T.I. and Tiny are already guilty. In the court of this opinion, here, on this opinion, T.I. and Tiny are already guilty. I believe they did it. I believe all of what Miss Thang said. I believe it all. I have no reason to think she's lying. I don't even know that woman's name. You want to know why? Because she ain't all on the internet and, you know, making a hoopla and things of that nature. She busy in the courtroom trying to get these charges pressed. So she ain't out here making this a social media circus, which is why I believe her. Like I said, I don't know her name. Sabrina. Yep, I do know her name. See, I had to think about it for a while. But nonetheless, that just further proves to me she ain't got nothing to lie about. And I believe she was telling the truth. So, y'all got away this time, T.I. and Tiny. But we'll get you. They'll get you. Whoever. Because apparently she wasn't the only one. So, it may be somebody a little more recent. Somebody's going to get. Either way it go. If they don't get you, karma in the universe will. Because one thing I know for sure, two things for certain. If you don't pay on the front end, you gonna pay on the back. And I'd rather you pay on the front because the front will be a little cheaper than you paying on the back end. So that's just a little word of advice that I got from, I don't even remember who said that in the video. I think it was Funky Dineva in the YouTube video talking about somebody. But nonetheless, it rings true in all cases. So y'all gonna need some luck, but you ain't getting it from me, because as previously stated, I believe y'all guilty. So, moving on. Today is Montero Day. I don't know if you noticed, but our intro was purple or pink and blue because today is Montero Day. The highly anticipated debut album for Lil Nas X will be released tonight at midnight. Hopefully it's at midnight, because listen, Montero. At 12:05, if it ain't on Spotify, I'm going to sleep. That's just that. I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. I stayed up for somebody till 3 a.m. Who was it? Was it Drake or Kanye? One of them motherfuckers waited till like 3 a.m. and I was pissed. I think it was Drake. Or no, it was I think it was Donda. Nonetheless, I'm not waiting till 3 a.m. Lil Nas, so it needs to be at 11:59. You need to be hitting the upload onto the platforms and let Spotify be first so I can get in there, get my music, and get my life and go to sleep. Because I am anticipating this to be a good album. I hope and pray this is going to be a good album, because I think I have become a Lil Nas X stan. I don't know when this happened, but when I woke up this morning and posted Happy Montero Day, I was like, you know what? This is stan behavior. This is stan behavior, and I think I might be a stan. So I'm excited for this album. It's, like I said, it's highly anticipated, and I'm excited. I don't know how y'all feel. We are pushing the gay agenda that y'all swear we pushing. We gonna push this bitch over a cliff, okay? So we got a new video coming out tonight, plus the album. So shout out to Lil Nas X. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. I don't care to do this story about Porsha because I just don't care. Like, she has a memoir coming out, which will be cute and all. I have a book. Listen, the Library Live Book Club is coming back, but I'm highly anticipating waiting for this specific book to come out. She knows who she is. I'm not going to plug her too much, but she knows who she is, and if she's watching, she knows. But when her book drops, that is when the Library Live Book Club is coming back, because I need a hard copy, and we are going to read it down boots, and we are going to talk about it every week right here on the Library Live. So Tina, just saying. So yeah, so that's what, I don't care to read Porsha's book. I don't. I know all I need to know about Porsha, courtesy of reality TV. We know you was dating Cordell. We know he was allegedly down to the park getting fellatio and things of that nature, allegedly, and the firefighter seen him. We know about that whole, well, the Andrew Caldwell thing was a lie, if you ask me. Andrew was lying on him. Andrew was just saying that to get some clout and things of that nature, which cost him on the back end. Here we go with the front end, back end talk again. But I'm just saying, I don't care, Porsha. Moving on. Okay, I don't care. Told you long ago. Okay, so the baby. Just a second. The baby. Let's talk real briefly, because I know he canceled in my book. Quite frankly, he was never a thing in my book. But here we go. So, not only this story, we're going to start with his new video he released. LLG, Lonely. Nonetheless, I'll just give you the preface of the video, and you can go watch it if you see so fit. It's basically, he's like, he has on clown makeup, he's going around shooting people, he's doing stuff that will get him locked into a psychiatric ward, and he's, in my eyes, using this as a tool for one, to raise awareness on mental illness and things of that nature. He mentioned his brother took his life, and he was the one who discovered his brother after he took his life, which is a very sad occurrence, and I sympathize with him for that, and which rolls into my next point. Number two, he's doing that for a sympathy effect. So, you know, yeah, I got on the stage and made all those homophobic and disrespectful ass comments and things of that nature, but I'm going through stuff too. My brother killed himself and all that good stuff, which is, well, not good stuff, bad stuff, which is all okay, but that's what big comfy couches are for. You go sit and you talk to somebody, or you go smoke some weed or something of that nature. Don't do that, the hardcore stuff. Go smoke some weed. I hear it calms you down. That's what you need to do. You don't need to be making stupid statements and whooping people's ass every time I turn around. Somebody else and got their ass whooped by either you or your people. I don't know what kind of thugs you hire for security. Please don't send them around here, because I'm just saying, do not send the motherfuckers around here, because if it's you or me, somebody gonna die, and that's on period. And I'm fighting to the end. And you don't know what's up in this apartment. You try to roll up in here if you want to on some bullshit. That's neither here nor there. The video I watched for research purposes, and that's where I picked up on all the, because I don't know the song, I don't care. But that's where I picked up on the whole, his brother took his life and things of that nature, and he was really going through it during that time. Which, like I said, I sympathize with, and he gets my sympathy for that. But Actually, I'm not even gonna put a bow on the end of that. You get my sympathy. That's all. Still no excuse for you to be making stupid statements and doing stupid shit and whooping people ass every chance you get. That's why people need black people. Mental health is a thing. Black people, mental health is a thing. Black people, mental health is a thing. It is indeed a thing. Please take it as a thing. Go sit on a comfy couch. I just watched the Lil Nas X interview with the Breakfast Club. He said he tried therapy once, and it's not for everybody. Don't get me wrong, therapy is not for everybody. But I think everybody could benefit and find some kind of benefit in therapy. That's how I feel. You might not need to go for 10, 20 years straight, but I think you could benefit from at least speaking to someone outside of your family or your cousin or your good Judy or somebody else, somebody who has an unbiased opinion about you and don't know your ass from a can of paint in the furthest, darkest corner of the basement. That's all I'm saying. Moving on. The baby... Good luck. I'm only giving good luck because of the whole sympathization thing. Now listen, speaking of sympathization, he gets none. You get no sympathy from me, sir. So Mr. Love and Hip Hop, y'all remember, hold on, I put it on my tweet, on my Twitter, because Just Jer from the Everything and Then Some podcast sent this over to me right before the show. MoFang has been sentenced. Now, y'all remember we did the story about MoFang back when you girls were scamming the PPPs and the government and the loans and things of that nature. So MoFang has been sentenced to 17 years in the big house. The big house, honey, for the PPP fraud. And not only 17 years, but you also have to pay back $4.4 million that you scammed out the PPP girls. Now, here's my thing, MoFang. I don't know much about you, but the fact that you was on Love and Hip Hop and you're pictured here with Carly Red, which I'm not sure how she could help. She probably can't. But I don't know what Love and Hip Hop checks are hidden for. But as far as I do know, they ain't hidden for $4.4 million. So I don't know what the fuck you gonna do if you can't pay these PPP people their money back. But you got 17 years in the big house to figure that shit out. I hope it was worth it. He went and spent his PPP on the following: $40K in child support, which I guess is a good thing. I mean, you caught yourself up on child support, so now for the next 17 years, I hope you did like extra, like to roll over, because you're going to be back in by the time you get out, well, they'll be grown by then and shit. If they ain't grown, you will be in the negatives. Neither here nor there. 40K in child support, $85K on jewelry. So it's $85K on jewelry, $136K on a Rolls Royce, which I'm sure they came immediately and repossessed when they found out your ass was going to jail, and $907K on a new business. Now, hopefully this new business is able to roll on while you rolling in the sale house, the jailhouse rock, things of that nature, because it needs to be made you at least $4.4 million by the time you get out in 17 years. So that's just that, sir. I just don't understand. Like, if you gonna scam, you could scam on a bunch of shit. Like, it's a lot of ways. Ask Joanne. Joanne's a scammer. You can scam on a lot of different things. But one thing I'm not touching, scam-wise, is the government. Why? Because you know they tracking that shit. And you know the black people is on the top of their list. They probably got a list of people who to check on with the PPP stuff. And I'm sure at the top of that list is black reality TV stars. I'm pretty sure. And you fell right into the trap for $4.4 million. I hope it was worth it, you dummy. And don't call Mona. I bit my lip. And every time I take a swig, it burns. But it's so good. Neither here nor there. Good luck, MoFang, because you gonna need it, because Cardi can't help you. Cardi can't help you. Louie Prada Gucci. Hey, Jam Louie Prada Gucci. Louie Prada Gucci. Pop them tags. She can pop some of them tags and return some shit. Maybe she can get some store credit and sell some shit and help you out. But I don't know what you gonna do, homeboy. So the versus battle was on Tuesday as well. and I was not one of the 17 people who were watching. Hey, DJ Chevy Red. I wasn't one of the 17 people who were watching Ja Rule versus Fat Joe, because quite frankly, if I'm being completely honest, bitch, I forgot. And I was at work. I totally forgot that it was even on. Like, and I didn't care. Like, I don't really care for Fat Joe or Ja Rule's music because, first of all, most of it is Ashanti's music. So I much rather care for Ashanti, and we already watched her verses with Miss Coleslaw. So I didn't care, but apparently they had the verses. From the internet's perspective, Ja Rule won. Fat Joe was in the media for calling Lil Mo and Vita dusty hoes, some of that dusty bitches or something along those lines. Why he said that, we don't know. Why do y'all get on these microphones and say stupid shit randomly and then be mad when people come at y'all sideways? I just don't understand, the closet barracuda. Why do y'all get on these internets, on Beyonce's internet at that, and make these dumbass statements and then be mad when somebody come at y'all for making said dumbass statements? It's upsetting me and my homegirls. But neither here nor there. So, as expected, as what happens with all verse battles, every time one is over, we get to talk about the next one. So, Jermaine Dupri decided to get on Twitter and say that he feels like he wants to challenge Diddy in a versus battle. And Diddy, in so many words, told him, listen, sir, let me read this verbatim. This is what Diddy told Jermaine Dupri regarding a versus challenge. Beloved. He went to Jan Levanzin on him. My beloved. Beloved, you my nigga. But your arm's too short to box with God. You ain't got enough hits. I'll smash you with just Biggie and Mary. But I do have the utmost respect on you as a musical legend. Dre the only one can get in the ring with me. Signed, Love. Here's what I got to say. Now, Diddy, yes, you have an extensive catalog of people that you, according to some people in the industry, may not have ripped off and things of that nature, production-wise. Are we doing like a producer battle? It would have to be, because Jermaine Dupri didn't make music by himself. Like, he wasn't an artist, he was a producer. Diddy was an artist too, but he wasn't like we wasn't checking, we wasn't going to the store to get no Diddy album. Let's just keep it 100. We was going to get the shit that he produced. Jermaine Dupri ain't like no hoe when it comes to like produce stuff. Let's not forget, like, he was responsible for half of the music that came out of Atlanta in the 90s. Like, even 3/4 of the music that came out of Atlanta in the 90s that we bopped to is credited to Jermaine Dupri. Let's not pretend. He got some bops. Now, up north, you got some bops, Diddy, because you took over, you know, all the New York artists and things of that nature, and you was ripping them off, allegedly. You got up there, but down south, Jermaine Dupri held it down. So, I don't think you should be counting him out just yet. Like, somebody needs to put together a flow chart or something and let me know what it's looking like. But from what I'm thinking in my head, and I'm normally right, Jermaine Dupri would be a formidable opponent for you, Diddy, if you ask me. That's just my opinion. I don't really care to... Dr. Dre had his stuff, NWA, Eminem, some Snoop Dogg shit, Tupac shit, of course. Is that what this is about? I just found out what this is about in my head. You just want to do like an East Coast, West Coast thing? Because we know how that ends. We already saw how that end. Diddy. Is that what you're looking for? Because we're not doing that. Excuse me. We're not doing that. Oh, you see how I just formulated that? Just messy. See how my mind works? Just saying. I think that's what he was hitting at. Maybe that's what he wants, like an East Coast, West Coast situation. I don't want to see that. I think you need to battle Jermaine Dupri, and we can find somebody else for Dr. Dre. We can find somebody else, but I like Jermaine Dupri and Diddy, actually. now that I done talked myself into it. So yeah, Diddy scared. Somebody said Diddy scared. And you ain't lying. Girl, you want another one? Because I think I need another one. Anywho, let's move on to the next topic. I don't care. Okay. Let's briefly get into this, then we'll roll into the Met Gala. Because we at, oh my God, today we at 35 minutes already. What is happening? So, Kid Cudi showed up to the Met Gala with his dress on. Dresses are a thing. I think they're like it for the summer for men, apparently, or the summer fall season. Ask Anna Wintour. Don't ask me. But Kid Cudi came in a dress. Somebody else came in a dress. A couple of people actually came in dresses. And then that Russell Westbrook, I don't know what. Don't ask me what sport he plays, because y'all know I don't know. But I just know he's some kind of athlete. He had a picture in that off-white. The whites didn't match. The bottom and the top didn't match. It was just annoying. Nonetheless, he had on the dress this week. I'm not even going to talk about Soulja Boy because I don't care. We know Soulja Boy is on crack and allegedly and things like that. But Waka Flocka, we will definitely talk about you. We will most definitely talk about you because not only did you make a full video doubling down on what you had to say. Let me see if I can find a video. I think it was on the Neighborhood Talk. Let me see. Just the Neighborhood Talk. Let me see. Just a second. Neighborhood Talk. Let me see. What's his name? Waka Flocka. Where is that? I feel like I've seen it on here today. No. What is the Neighborhood Talk doing with booty on here? That's T.I. He in so many words was saying, where is it at? Don't you worry. That's what the search bar is for. Waka Flocka. While you worried about men in dresses, you need to be worried about that failed ass marriage of yours. That's what you need to be worried about. Okay, I can't find it. But nonetheless, we're going to move on. He in so many words said, bitch, I'm trying to secure the manhood of the black man, secure the masculinity of black men around the world. Some bullshit about secure masculinity and stuff. Sir, here's why it's full of shit. Waka Flocka with your bitch ass. Because you always on some bullshit. It's okay for your daughter, your bonus daughter, Tammy's daughter, to be a lesbian. But all of a sudden, you got a problem with a straight man at that, wearing a skirt. Or a dress. Or whatever. They're technically skirts. Dresses are full body pieces. Skirts are just the waist down. I wish more people knew that. Anywho. But that's okay for you. That's okay. We're going to talk about the VMAs in a minute, because I got heat for a lot of y'all hoes in a minute. Did I miss the read on Nikita? Oh, no, you didn't miss Nikita's read. Don't you worry. Oh, don't you worry, because I got tea for her, too. Waka Flocka, go to hell. Like I said previously, you need to be worried about your marriage and things of that nature and why that's going to shambles. Probably because you trash as a human being and Tammy is sick of your shit. Now, even though I may think, depending on what day of the week, Tammy may be equal trash, but I'm pretty sure she fed up with the bullshit. And then your mama, Deb, got on the internet talking about he's doing just fine too. Talking about, somebody said Tammy got out of there and she said, yeah, he's doing just fine too. We all know what it is. We know Waka Flocka is trash. Like, and who are you to be sitting here speaking on fashion? While I'm about to sit here and tell y'all a bunch of shit about fashion and I don't know shit. But I know what's cute and what ain't cute. Damn it. Anywho. Waka, go to hell. Ooh. Got me throwing my shit. Alright, we just talked about Wendy, so we don't need to talk about her again. Just a second. Got me tearing up my shit because you full of shit. Alright. Okay, we'll save that for the VMAs talk. That's the baby. Britney Spears is engaged. Congratulations to Britney. Yay. I don't think we talked about this last week. So congratulations to Britney, her and her little boyfriend, Sam, are engaged. What else? She posted it, he posted it, and she posted it on Instagram before she deleted her Instagram. Apparently she deleted her Instagram because she getting ready to go to court for Fight for Free Britney, and she ain't want no distractions. But girl, honey, it's 20. I know back in the day we didn't have screenshots of Britney when you was Britney, but nowadays, honey, that shit is already on the internet. Somebody that screenshot it. I'm sure I got screenshots of your boobs in my one of these phones. So it lives forever once you post it. You deleting your Instagram ain't doing you no good. But that's neither here nor there. So congratulations to Britney and Sam, and they doing a prenup and all that good stuff. Okay, let's just get into the Met. Let's get into the Met. Photos. Here we go. So the Met Ball was on Monday, because Sunday was the VMAs. So here are some looks. This is that Russell man I was just telling y'all about. Basketball. Don't do Westbrook, I love him. Basketball is what he plays. So this is what he wore to the Met the day before. He was in the off-colored dress sweater combo. Just a mess. Nonetheless, Rihanna was the host. Her and ASAP Rocky showed up late as hell. The last people probably walk on the red carpet in sleeping bags. But Rihanna can do no wrong in my eyes. I could have deal with Rihanna's ensemble, but Mr. Rocky, the sleeping bag look was not for you. He had a nice tuxedo up under it, but we just rolled out of bed and was like, yeah, let's go to the Met Gala. But she was the host, so she had to show up. So I'm with it. Lupita snatched everybody's wigs, in my opinion. I loved her ensemble. I more importantly loved her hair. The hair did it for me, but the ensemble was cute too. Kendall looked really good. I liked Kendall's look. I mean, this is Kendall Jenner, so I don't know. If you were expecting something way over the top for Kendall, it's the wrong sister. And apparently, allegedly, and this is just a rumor that you ain't hear from me. I mean, hell, you can say you heard it from me. You ain't gonna whoop my ass. I mean, you might, but anywho, they said Chloe. Somebody said Chloe was bad from the Met Gala. That's why, and I was sitting thinking back like, I don't remember the last time I seen Chloe at the Met Gala. This might be a true rumor. Apparently, Anna Wintour don't want her ass to be coming because she's boring as hell. And she is not A-list Kardashian, A-B list at most. Anna Wintour even went so far as to calling her a C-. Now, this is all alleged because, I don't start no rumors, but I spread one. That's just a little extra for fun. So that was Kendall. I liked Kendall's look. Normani. I didn't see it for Normani. And quite frankly, I very rarely see it for Normani. But that's going to be a whole nother story and a whole nother segment. Don't you worry. Tiana Fine Ass Taylor came and showed up with her ass out and things of that nature, looking good. Here go Vanilla Ice Cream, Shawn Mendes, Dreamy Shawn Mendes, and Camila Cabello. Just, they have so much. I was explaining this to somebody, I don't remember who. I feel like they have so much potential to be so, cause like Shawn is all dreamy and she all spicy, and y'all could be like the perfect combination of like it pop couple, but y'all just continue to give me plain vanilla ice cream. Like every time I see y'all, oh, that's Tiana. Every time I see y'all, just vanilla ice cream. Not even like French vanilla. It's just basic ass vanilla. Actually, it's some vanilla. You remember like when we was in school, the little vanilla with the little cups or the little the paper spoons, the little cardboard spoons. That's what it gives. Moving on. Kimberly Noel Kardashian West. Now listen, I love this ensemble from the neck down. I don't know what her and Balenciaga been cooking up, but I'm sick of these face masks, these scullies, and your hair hanging out, this American Horror Story theme you got going. I'm sick of it. I am exhausted. This ensemble was I loved her look from the neck down. Like, it was so cute from the neck down. But I just don't understand why you was walking around, you can't see, according to sources. You look crazy. You look like you're going to kill somebody or rob a bank or a convenience store, probably. Yeah, convenience store. Let's go with that. Like, I just didn't. And the theme was American fashion. I didn't get what the fuck was American. Oh, American Horror Story. There it is. Okay, so, well, now that I've proven myself wrong, let's move on. Channing Tatum looked nice in his tuxedo, nothing extravagant. Tracy Ellis, somebody said Tracy Ellis Ross looked like the lady from The Emperor's New Groove, and I screamed bloody murder, because she do with that bob. I can't. I didn't like Tracy Ellis look. I didn't. I wasn't here for it. This man, DJ Chevy Red told me who he is. Maluma or Mumu, whatever. I was here for him. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this man is, but this ensemble, I like. I really like this ensemble. Maluma, I think she said. Here was Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. I loved her dress. Justin would have been okay, but we talked about this whole, like, tuxedo suit with the tennis shoe look that was running rampant on the red carpet or the white carpet or whatever color the carpet was. And my personal beef, I found out that it's not everybody else, it's me. This is a me thing. It's a me thing. I wear dress shoes like all the time, like 5 days of the week. I'm in a dress shoe, an old nasty dress shoe. I keep a dress shoe on deck because I work in marketing, so I dress, I wear my own clothes, but I can't go to work in a suit and tennis shoes. I mean, I probably could, but it's just tacky to me. Unless otherwise prefaced. Like, if I see something that's cute, like, it can't be like super dressy and then tennis shoes. It gotta flow. And this didn't flow. Who is this? I'm so sick of him. This didn't flow to me for Justin, but from the ankles up, he was okay. Jennifer Lopez, I never in my life have said that I hated a look on Jennifer Lopez, but this I was not here for at all. I didn't like it. Not one bit. I couldn't even find one part of this I did like. I was so disappointed, and I'm never disappointed in a Jennifer Lopez look. You might be disappointed in a lot of Jennifer Lopez things, but she always gives a good look. But this one wasn't it for me. Sierra, I'm on the fence with Sierra's ensemble. Cause it's really, don't you dare. It's just how I feel. It's like real, and I'm sure that dress probably cost more than I'll make this year. But it gave real ghetto. It gave real ghetto. I get that you was, paying homage to Russell, and y'all know I love me some Sierra and Russell together, but I just didn't. And where the fuck was Russell now that I think about it? Because I didn't see his ass. And the football for the purse, it was just real. Can we just move on? Mary J. Blige looked like an open Twix, and I want to bite. Yes. Cheap. Yes, Mary, thank you. It did look very cheap. Okay, so it's not just me. Thank God, because I was starting to feel bad. Route 21. Route 21. Now, are they still open? That's probably where she got it from. That football came from Route 21. Auntie Mary looked good. I love this ensemble. She did this. Look at that skin. Look at that skin, that gold. It just reminded me of a Twix bar. Y'all know I love a Twix bar. Who's City Trends? I'm not doing this with y'all. Chloe and Halle, everything. I loved both of their ensembles. I liked Halle's the best, but I love them both. But she give them more skin, and I'm all about the skin. Give it all. We'll talk about skin with Chloe in a minute on the VMAs. But Billie Eilish was really cute. I just didn't like Billie Eilish's Billie Eilish, when they make her dress up, she looks so regal and so fabulous and so beautiful. But I need that to translate in her face. Because her face be looking over it. Like, just eyes giving, I'm ready to go. I'm sure she was ready to go. But she looked good, but she was ready to go. And it translated all through her eyes. Meg was cute. I liked Meg. It was nothing like over the top about Meg. I liked it though. This is the Legend Iman. I was here for Kiki Keep a Job Palmer. Miss Kiki Keep a Job Palmer. I loved her little, you know, I love anything that glitters and some big hair. Just yes. Cute. Serena, I was on the fence about Serena. Cause I liked the cape, but I felt like she could have did more with what was under the cape. Like the cape was super cute. But I wanted it to be something up under, like the one piece was okay, but it wasn't like, yes God. Jennifer Hudson Loud Ass was cute. Sweetie was, I loved Sweetie's dress. Yes, Sweetie, giving ombre and things of that nature. Where's Lil Nas? Here he is. Lil Nas X pulled a Lady Gaga. So he started off here with the big robe. Then he went into this like Transformer gold situation that I don't have a picture of apparently. And then under that was the one piece with these damn boots. Why can't we get a consistent look at these Met Galas? Nas, if you gonna give us a one piece, you gonna have to give me some shoe. You gonna have to give me a shoe, not a boot, a black boot at that. Like you gonna have to give me a shoe or something. Some kind of shoe. But the boots went and they look like they Fendi. I tell you, it can be expensive as hell, but that don't mean it's cute. Nonetheless, that's your Met Ball coverage. Now let's move on. Hold on. Let me get back. Here we go. Alright, so we can speed through all the Met Ball posts because we already went over those. Oh, it done got hot. We talked about Britney already. Kandi. Let me fire off on Kandi ass. You tacky heifer. Speaking of cheaping things. So, somebody, and she ain't responded to this yet, which makes me believe it's true. Kandi is down. We'll be in Atlanta next week, so I'm going to have to tell Chloe, we got to go to this restaurant. Now, I don't know. This is a steakhouse. I don't usually care for steakhouses anyway. But it's called Blaze. Somebody posted a receipt where Kandi was charging people $4 for 2 ice cubes in a Hennessy. Now, I didn't even second guess this because I know Kandi is cheap as shit. So I was like, yep, it's true. It's fucking true. Kandi, you need your ass whooped. These better be some good ass ice cubes and I better be able to suck on them and drink them, pour some water on top of these bitches after my Hennessy is gone because we gonna make sure them bitches is gone by the end of this. And that's just that. Is it? Well, we'll find out next week when I'm there because I'm going to be checking my receipt everywhere I go now. You hoes charging for water? I can bring my own damn water here. Throw this in the freezer for me. By the time I get my food, it should be froze. I just can't. Just tacky. We talked about Nicki already. It's tacky as shit. But like I said, we'll report live and let y'all know on next week about if this whole water and ice and shit charging me $4 for some fucking ice cubes. I'd be damned. Moving on. We talked to Britney. Alright, let's get into VMAs. Let's just get into the VMAs. And I think that's where we gonna end for tonight. Cause y'all, it's getting late. And it's it's 8:53. I don't believe this shit. Yeah, I do. But I love it. So let's start. First of all, I didn't watch. I was at work as per usual. But I was watching the performances that they was rolling in, posting them on YouTube. And there were a couple that I'm going to talk about. Let's start with Normani. She came and sung the do-do-do. That little song. She gives me what Normani consistently gives me. Some boom cacks. Some flatline vocals. And that's about it. That's about it. Like, I was not excited watching Normani. I didn't even get excited when her and Tiana Taylor got to bumping and grinding and things of that nature. It just wasn't it for me. And the reason I have put into my head as to why I don't see it for Normani or the tennis shoe girl or any of these other young pop girls who get on the stage and dance and sing and things of that nature is because when they first come out, I don't understand why or who started this shit. But why y'all let these girls get on the Twitters and on the Instagrams and call these women the next Beyonce, or this is baby Beyonce on the stage, and get ready, she taking Beyonce's spot and all this stuff. And there are receipts of y'all stands. It's you stand, I blame Stan Twitter. I blame Stan Twitter. It's y'all fault because y'all stands get on here and hype these artists up and fill their heads with these dreams of being Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, which you could never on your best day. And then you get on the stage and we're expecting Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, and you fall flat every single time. I don't see it for her. I don't see it. Motivation was cute. I remember that Motivation performance at the VMAs. And the girls, I think that's when that whole, the next Beyonce shit, no it's not, I'll tell you when it started. Remember when Fifth Harmony, they performed at some awards, so I don't know if it was Billboards or VMAs, but something went wrong with Normani's mic. And y'all can look this performance up. Something went wrong with Normani's mic. I don't know if she dropped her backpack or something. It was the VMAs, this is the VMAs. I don't remember what year, but something went wrong with her mic. She had to sing live. She bust into a split. The crowd went bananas because she did a fucking split. And that's when this whole Normani is the new it girl started. I don't know what the fuck y'all excite way too easily for me. I come from an era of Britney Spears dancing with a fucking yellow python around her, giving I'm a slave for you all across the stage. This is the era I come from. We had reason to get excited. When Lady Gaga hung herself from the fucking ceiling, had blood dripping down on her eyes and all in her eyes and in her face. This is the era we come from. So that's another reason why I don't get excited for these girls. Because I'm like, you hoes ain't got no creativity. That goes for you. That goes for Justin Bieber, who got on there looking like a damn fool, giving nothing. Who else performed and gave nothing? These two, the rent was due for these two. Nas and Chloe, they did this. They did this. Chloe went up there and showed her fucking ass. But literally and figuratively. But that's because she's under the school of performing arts where the dean is Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter. So she's expected to get up there and show her ass. Lil Nas X performance, if you ask me, was the best performance of the fucking night. Like all you other ones, the Olivia Rodriguez, the driver license girl, boring. I was fucking asleep. At this point, if R&B is not showing up to the VMAs, I don't care. And that's R&B, Rihanna, Nicki, and Beyonce. Matter of fact, I'll throw a T in there too for Taylor Swift. Because her ass was nowhere to be found all weekend either. So, that's that. I just need to get all of that out of my spirit. Here goes Sean Vanilla Ice Cream Mendez again and his girlfriend. Equally vanilla ice cream. We just had a couple of looks. We ain't really getting to Lord Madonna. Madonna. Listen. Is that pretty much it? Oh, and after this I'm done. This category, this is the only category I cared for. And I feel like Doja Cat was robbed. Robbed. Doja Cat hosted the VMAs. And I know y'all gave her a couple of awards, but this was Artist of the Year. Y'all skipped over Doja Cat, Meg Thee Stallion. I don't even say I would give it to Taylor Swift. Not this year. It wasn't Taylor Swift's year. Miss Grande gave us Switching Up Positions for You. And I'm in the bedroom. What's the other song? 3435. The Fuck Me album. That's what I like to call it. The Fuck Me album. What was that album? I don't remember. But it's with all the fuck me songs. I want to get fucked down. That's the name of that album. Fuck Me Down. Good album though. But you gave it to Justin Bieber? And I had to go and Google what Justin released this year because I forgot. And I found the Peaches song. And there was a couple of others. Lonely, which was a terrible song, by the way. Hate it. And then there was another one. I had to research. I ain't got to research shit from Doja Cat because that bitch been in my face all year. On my timeline all year. videos, visuals all year. Doja Cat was robbed. Y'all let her host the awards. Y'all said that's all you get. You get a couple of awards on the side, but Artist of the Year, you ain't getting. And y'all dead ass wrong for that, MTV. You trifling bitches. I done fucked around and got hired. Anywho, listen. I don't believe that. It just upset my nerves the way it did. Listen, I would love for you to leave a comment below as to all the mess that you just witnessed here on the Library Live. Listen, next week our show will be live from Atlanta, Georgia. We gonna be down with the gays, getting our lives and things of that nature. And shit, Chloe might be on that show because we gotta do. I don't know if we gonna be in the house. If we gonna be in the house at 9 or 8. Nonetheless, but the week after that, the Library Live after show, official after show, is starting on Instagram. And another thing, I cannot wait. Our first guest is booked. I'm looking for a second. So, oh, Nikita, I'm sorry. Thank you, DJ Chevy Red. Let me briefly fire off on her and cuss her ass the dog fuck out. So, Nikita Dragon is a trans pop star, apparently. She got on the internet and was talking greasy. She released some video. Thank you, DJ Chevy Red. Got on the internet and was talking greasy, or she made a video. In the video, she posted, like, it wasn't even like a real video. I'm sure she did this on her iPhone, where she took some pictures, clipped them together, and put dick on different trans people, or actually, it's not just trans people, it's trans people, straight people, just people in general. So, Asian Doll, she put Asian Doll in the video. Asian Doll is the rapper. Put her in the video and put dick under, or like across her crotch area. So she started this shit. Asian Doll went on there and misgendered her. And while normally I fire off on people for misgendering people, I'm not even gonna fire off on Asian Doll because Nikita started it. You started it when you posted that picture of her insinuating that she was a trans woman. Like, even like the trans community ain't even behind Nikita regarding this shit. So now you on the internet backpedaling and pussy popping and things of that nature because you found out A, the trans people ain't checking for you right now. B, the straight people ain't checking for you. The straight people damn sure ain't checking for your ass. They weren't checking for you before. So, ma'am. And now we dragging her down. And I'm okay with it. I am totally okay with it. Because first of all, trans people got enough shit going on that we don't need. And when I say trans people, here I go. Now I'm trans. The community don't need the bullshit from people like Nikita Dragon down to the internet talking greasy, like as if like they already killing trans women at an alarming rate. They already talking about y'all be out here trapping men and things of that nature, which we know 9 times out of 10 ain't true. And what you do, you get on here and stir the pot the way you did for this mediocre ass song and this tired ass iPhone 7 video that you put together. You need your fucking ass beat. Now I done fucked around and got pissed all over again. This is why I should have ended the damn show. Now I'm hot with your raggedy ass. And it was a tired video. Please go look it up. Don't even go look it up. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time. Because it's tired. She threw this video together on her old iPhone. Did no production. It cost $0 to produce. You raggedy hussy. Oh. Let me come back down. No hate. It's not hate. It's just simple, factual opinions. Factual opinions. I like that. Let me write that down. Don't nobody steal it, because I might have something to do with that. Factual opinions. Because everything I just said was my opinion, but it's also all factual. It's a factual opinion. That might be on something. Coming soon. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. I love you guys for watching. We will see you next week, Thursday in Atlanta for the Library Live. Hopefully, if Chloe is up to it, she'll be here on the show too. And then the following week, and another thing is starting with our first guest, who I will announce next week. And if you are interested in being a guest on, and another thing, you got a business, you got a podcast, you got a Twitter, or one of the things you want to talk about and key about and be interviewed about, send me an email to our link or our link tree on our Instagram and stuff of that nature. I love y'all for watching. I gotta find out what I'm eating for dinner, and the kid done pissed me off. I done took off my fucking glasses. Now I can't even see the comments. I love y'all for watching. Her rag.